If you are ready to finally be the conscious creator that you were born to be, if you are ready to finally step into your full power and just manifest like this, if you are ready to finally let go of these god-awful techniques of robotically affirming until you get migraine, of scripting like a maniac until you develop carpal tunnel in your wrist. If you are done with the forcing and the faking and the anxiety around everything and the constant checking in and worrying, where is it? When will it come? Will it be now? If you are just sick and tired of the struggling and the efforting and you are ready to finally let it go and be a conscious creator on purpose, deliberately, then this video is for you, because I will teach you very quickly, very clearly, and very easily 3 steps on how we manifest everything and how we can do it on purpose. And I will even demonstrate it for you so that you really understand what I mean. You need to realize that manifesting is not something that you need to learn. It is not a skill that needs to be refined over time. You are naturally manifesting everything. So if you've been using an affirmation like I am a master manifester for the sake of becoming that, you can drop this affirmation because you already are that. The difference between an empowered conscious creator and a manifester by default who is chained and limited by his or her current conditions is the awareness of how we're actually doing it. The entire process of manifesting something is so simple. It is 3 tiny little steps. Step number 1 is clarity over what is your end goal. What is it that you want? And by that, you need to understand that the object or person or even the experience that you are trying to materialize in your life is not the end. It is the means to an end. Your actual end goal is a feeling, not a thing, not a person, not a car, not a bunch of money. You want to manifest the bunch of money and the car and the boyfriend and the wife and the whatnot because you want to feel a specific way, and you are assuming that having this thing or person or experience in your life will make you feel this way. You are essentially using your outside world, which is just a reflection of the internal anyways, as an excuse to feel a certain way. And if you keep doing it like that, you will never manifest on purpose deliberately. Even if you call it like that, you will always be the slave to your conditions. So let's stop being that. Let's stop limiting ourselves and let's get directly to the end, not the means to an end. Why do you want what you want? How do you believe this will make you feel? This is your end. Write that down. I'm serious. Take a little piece of paper, take a pen, and write it down. And that's step 1. You have now gained clarity over your intention behind. You have now identified your end game. Step number 2 is energy alignment. When we say that what you desire is already yours, we don't mean that you actually already have the physical Ferrari in your garage. We don't mean that you actually already have the lover laying in your bed or the money in your bank account. We mean that your true desire, the fulfillment of a specific emotion, is already yours. Your actual end game is already yours because your emotions get generated from within you. You are the only one who is able to do this. Nobody and nothing outside can do this. Again, we can use the outside world in our favor to conjure up these feelings. But we want to make sure we do it deliberately and on purpose. In the end, your feelings, your sensations, and your emotions are always the product of you and nothing outside of you. And this is where your power lies. And this is where you must find alignment with the end. You're feeling. In practice, this looks like finding reasons to conjure up this feeling. These reasons do not have anything to do with the actual materialization of the person or the object or the experience that you want. It just needs to be things that are already true for you, where you can focus yourself into feeling these feelings, receiving your desire fulfilled in an authentic way without any resistance. Once you have achieved this state, this feeling state, once you have completed the creation of your manifestation within yourself, the last thing you need is step 3. Focus upon the thing, object, person, or experience that you want to materialize in the 3D in a way where you can hold your energy alignment steady. This means you focus upon the object of desire, not the feeling anymore. So you have to be as general as necessary and can be as specific as you're able to without losing your energy alignment. Now I'm gonna give you a very practical example so that you really understand what I mean by that. Let's start with money. Now I would like to have a boatload of money. I would like to be rich as... Step 1. Why do I want a huge amount of money? What feelings do I assume will a huge amount of money generate within me? For me personally, it's the feeling of freedom. For you, it may be security, it may be stability. But I'm gonna go with freedom here because that's the strongest and truest for me. And that's step 1. Already done. I have clarity over my intention behind my object of desire. Step 2. Let's focus into conjuring up the feeling of freedom. And I will not even touch the topic of money for that one. What makes me feel free? Going for walks. Having the ability to walk around wherever I want to, however I want to. I don't have to think about anything while I'm walking. I just take it all in. I am free to change my mind, change direction, walk as fast or as slowly as I want to. I can make stops and admire the flowers or a little kitty on the streets. I can stop to admire the sun or the sky, or maybe it finally rains and I can appreciate the cool, beautiful smell of the rain. When I walk for the sake of going for a walk, I have no time urgency. I don't need to be anywhere. I don't need to do anything. It's complete and total ease and relaxation and well-being. And I decide what I want to do when. If I see a puddle, maybe I want to jump in it. Maybe I want to take a huge leap across it. Maybe I want to say, nope, that pathway is too muddy for me, turn around and go into a different direction. I have the ultimate freedom of choice and not a single worry or thought or doubt or plan in my head. I just walk because I like it. The same goes for driving. The freedom of being able to get up and leave and go wherever I want to without being held back by any restrictions. This is ultimate freedom for me. If you have an actual memory that conjures up this feeling that you are aligning yourself with, that you're wanting yourself to align with, it's very useful to go back into this memory. Keep conjuring up this feeling until you feel it steady and dominantly and reliably within yourself. And once you have achieved that, it's time for step 3, deliberate focus. Let's appreciate the object of desire. Money! Why do I love money? Well, first off, it's very beautiful, isn't it? My favorite bill is the 100 euro bill. It's the most greenest green in the universe. It is so pretty, I cannot stop staring at it. But aside from it being pretty, I love the practicality of having money. Just the fact that I have the freedom to go and buy all kinds of things cat-related, spoil the living hell out of my babies on a daily basis, is amazing. I can afford to offer them 6 different types of food multiple times a day. They are so spoiled, they get to pick and choose whatever they want. I love being able to provide for my babies in that manner, and then on top of it, to have the ability to go and feed stray cats, to go and take care of a sick cat here or there, to just go and scoop up 2 newborn abandoned babies, bring them home, and provide them with the best care possible. I love having the money to stack up my fridge with a shit ton of cheese and veggies and protein drinks. Money allowed me to do this, and I appreciate the ways in which money chooses to show up for me. Whether it's due to another person just wanting to give me money, and yes, I guarantee you this does happen, and this is very real and you can have it too. Or it is through YouTube, through my awesome, amazing community of people who are so far ahead of the masses. You guys are so amazing. You are here being so ready to evolve and level up and empower yourself and take charge of your life and influence people. You are absolutely, to quote Esther Hicks real quickly, on the leading edge with me. And then this amazing platform allows you to freely consume this content of mine while also paying me for it. And you don't even have to give anything out of your own pocket. How amazing is this? You gotta appreciate YouTube for what it is capable of doing. And of course, I also absolutely appreciate money coming via my clients. Just the fact that I am allowed to guide somebody, to advise people, to tell them what's good for them and what they should not be doing anymore, and then seeing them thrive, seeing my clients doing their homework, getting better, feeling better about themselves, achieving their goals in life, elevating their lifestyle and their level of well-being so much that it is mind-blowing. And all that massive exchange of energy comes with the cherry on top of the sundae, which is a stack of cash. Isn't it amazing? And that's it. This is literally how you do it. That's all you got to do. You leave this topic in this place positively and just move on with your life. And I guarantee you, these things will manifest so fast. You may even freak out a tiny little bit due to how fast this is coming. And you can exchange the topic according to what it is that you want. You want a boyfriend? Okay. How do you think a boyfriend would make you feel? Go into the feeling. Think about what already makes you feel like this. What is already making you feel chosen, feel sexy, feel being prioritized, taken care of. Find your reasons completely outside of the topic of any boyfriend or girlfriend. And when you're done with this step 3, focus on loving, appreciating the boyfriend or the girlfriend. And I guarantee you, I promise you, your life will change. Okay? Now, last thing, a few don'ts. A few things that you should not be doing. Rule number 1, do not fake it. If you fake it, you will never make it. Period. That means your step 2 cannot be inauthentic. You cannot use things that you have not manifested already as an excuse to feel good, because it will trigger resistance within you. It is also not wise to directly go to the object of desire in step 2. Because even if you try to think positively about that thing or person or experience, when you are not having it and you are not energetically, feeling-wise, aligned with having it, you will have a boatload of awareness over it not being here. Yes, men are amazing and they would make me feel so good, but unfortunately I do not have a boyfriend or a husband or even anybody to talk to. So do not go there immediately. Prioritize your energy alignment. This is way, 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 way more important than anything else. Rule number 2, do not force it. If you force it, you cannot sustain it. Period. End of story. Forcing it is fighting with yourself. You're having a war inside your head between the human you who says, but we don't have it, this is impossible, this does not make sense, and your wannabe creation, I am a soul and not a human, I am consciousness and not a human, I am God and not a human, I am a creator and not a human. I have a human body, but I am not a human. I also have shoes and pants, but I am not shoes and pants. I just have them. So this wanted version of you, which you can also call your higher self or Matilda, it really doesn't matter, whatever floats your boat here. This wanted higher self will battle the humanness within you. So instead of doing the actual energy alignment and then pleasantly focusing by appreciating that object of desire, you are busy fighting yourself. And what will this cause? Oh well, it's gonna cause even more resistance. You don't want to do this. Not forcing it also means to really be as general as necessary. So should you, for instance, find yourself in a situation where you want to manifest back an ex, manifest the healing of a broken relationship that kind of went to shits, it is not useful for you, it's not in your favor to focus specifically on that specific person in your step 3, because most likely you will have a boatload of thoughts and resistance coming up. So instead of being super specific, especially when we're talking an ex or something that has gone sour, be general. Talk about it in general terms. You will over time get used to this and be more comfortable at it. And the more you're used to it, the more it really not just clicks in your head, but sinks into your being. The more specific you can get without conjuring up resistance. The second you sense a discord internally, the second you feel like you have lost your energy alignment with the feeling fulfilled, you stop it. You drop the topic, you go do something else. Okay? And then you can come back later when it's not a hot topic anymore for you. Never fake it, never force it. Period. Okay? And that's essentially it. Those are the 2 rules that you should not be doing. I have never said it that clearly and directly ever before. So you're welcome. Congratulations for being ready to hear this. Okay? If you need any help, you can find all of my services down in the description box. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. I got your back. I'm here for you. And that's it. I love you all, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.